Hi, this is Jack Humphrey, and I want to share with you today the 1030 method. It's a method that I developed to create simple money sites that attract traffic and make money quickly. This is a new method for making money sites for 2010. First, I want to talk about why you may be here. One reason is probably because you're not making enough money right now. You're not making good money online, and you wish to figure out why that is and how you can. You probably don't have an easy plan to follow, or you're following outdated advice, and the kicker, you're doing what everyone else is trying to do. What I mean by that is following the crowd is rarely profitable online. Massive money-making product launches flood the market, and everyone starts chasing the same markets using the same tactics, the same types of, for instance, money sites that are working at the time. If everybody's doing it, it becomes less profitable for everyone involved. And keep in mind, successful people get that way by taking the path less followed, almost always. Myself and some like me have made a great living walking a different path from the rest of the crowd. For instance, my path less followed is I came to internet marketing in 1998 and really got ramped up in 2002 with my first product, Power Linking, widely known as one of the most recognizable books on link building. I was a wildlife tracker and conservationist. I used to show people how to track mountain lions and bears in the wild. I used to show people, after walking 100 yards down a path in the wilderness in some of the most remote places in North America, that they had just passed all kinds of signs that they didn't notice, indicating that a mountain lion, a bear, a wolf, something had just passed by there not too long ago, or had made a kill, or had stopped to get a drink of water, and they had no idea. They were completely oblivious to that. They were just looking in all the wrong directions. They were checking out the sunlight. They were checking out trees and listening to birds and things like that, and they totally missed the point. The point was they needed to be paying attention to what was going on that wasn't so obvious, and it opened up a whole new world for them. Every single time they started to look at things in a completely different way from that day forward in their lives, and it was always a really fun thing to do. Those same types of methods served me really well when I was starting out online, and that's what led to the creation of Power Linking, and pretty much everything that I've done since 2002 has been to walk away from the crowd and use what I learned as a wildlife tracker, believe it or not, to do things differently, to view the web differently, to look at things that everybody else misses and come up with great ways to make money online and get traffic that people hadn't thought of yet. And finally, my methods have been used to generate billions of visitors for myself and students over the last 8 years. What I'm going to do today is show you the 1030 method that I've created, and I want you to watch closely because this presentation will be coming down shortly in order to protect the market. So make sure you watch this entire presentation closely. What are hidden sites? Remember when I talked about taking a bunch of Sierra Clubbers down the track about 100 yards or so, and then turning around and saying you missed 20 different things that you could have seen. A bear had just scratched his back on this great big tree, and here were the hairs. You didn't see the hairs. You didn't see this track just off the side of the path. You didn't see this. You didn't see that. Well, that's what I'm really good at. That's what I'm trained to do, and I took that training online, and I look for what are people saying, but more importantly, what they're actually doing. And it's not what the experts talk about publicly. It's that the bigger money is almost always made under the radar. It's not their blog or their website, their sales page that makes them all their money. Although these guys do really well, we all do really well with launches and selling products and training people. But it's not the sites you see us using. It's the sites you rarely see that make a lot, and in many cases the lion's share of the money that people are making online. Small, sometimes ugly, and always simple money sites make great money. The methods may change, the types of sites may change, and the tactics that we use to generate traffic and to monetize those sites may change as the web does. But make no mistake, ever since people started doing money sites and started coining the phrase money sites, these have always been great, great money makers. Multiple sites in multiple markets add up to great profits. One crucial component of the 1030 method is building more than one site. In fact, it's 10 sites in this example. And by doing that, you spread the risk. You make sure that you don't have all your eggs in one basket. And for most people, that's something that works really well. So what kind of money site works today? Well, the plan that you follow has to be something that the average person can do. It cannot be something that only the experts can do. Like, they make it look really easy, and then once you get into it and you start doing it, you find that this is not easy at all. This is hard. These guys are assuming that I'm a scholar in FTP, HTML, PHP, all this code, all this stuff, or that I have all the time in the world to do this, and that's never the case. Yet this is a lot of the stuff that keeps getting pushed out to people. It doesn't matter if it works for the expert if it can't work for you, if you can't implement it yourself. It just doesn't matter. It's not a good investment for you. It needs to be something that can return profits quickly while building momentum in the market. I can show you the ways to get your money coming in quickly with paid ads, and while you're building your organic search results, your organic links and things that will serve you so that you don't have to buy ads anymore. You can just live off of the organic traffic that you get with your money sites. Finally, the method must produce results. And that would be a ridiculous statement to make if it weren't for the fact that so many things don't actually produce results for people. It's probably why you're here today, because you're disappointed in something that you purchased, some training that you took, and you're still looking for that method that's going to produce those results for you. So here's a question maybe coming up for you right now. Is this hard to do? The content we develop is software assisted. We have exclusive tools. Video Utility Poster and Utility Poster are two of them, and they help you develop content and look like you have built one heck of a site that someone spends full time on, but that's not really the case. In fact, 15 to 20 minutes a day is what you're looking to spend on each of these money sites. Marketing and link building is smart and built into the content development plan for the most part, which means that just by doing the content on your site, you're also marketing your site. Content follows the keywords pulled from research. So I'll show you how to do the research. I'll show you how to find really great niches to go into. And then when you pull the keywords out and arrange them so that you have a hierarchy of the most important to the least important, you have post ideas at your fingertips ad infinitum. You just follow the plan. No thinking involved. Another important factor is that this is easily outsourced. Once you know what to tell someone you hire to do this for you, by taking the training yourself, you don't have to do all or eventually any of the work yourself. Once it's set up, like I said, 15 to 20 minutes per site per day is all it's going to take. It's crazy to think that every time you swing, you're going to hit the ball. None of us do. But this is also why you should build a mini net of money sites. So the risk is spread out and the chance of a big hit is greatly increased. And what I mean by that is a big hit, meaning you find a site, you intended for it to only average $30 a day, but it just takes off. It gets popular. People start linking to it. All of a sudden, or you start making a lot more than $30 a day, all of a sudden you have a big hit on your hands, and that's the time that you go, okay, this site needs more attention from me, because with 15 to 20 minutes a day, it's gotten this far. I'm making 150 a day or whatever on this one site. Now it's time. It's been tested. It's been proven. Now I need to put more time into this and see how far I can take this big hit, how far I can take this site, and how much it can earn per day. While some sites will be average, others can earn far above a $30 a day average. So what do these money sites look like? These things sound fantastic. I mean, they must be incredibly cool, wait. What's this? This is the most simple site I've ever seen in my life. We're very close to it. What's going on? That's the key. These things are simple. There's information that people want to read, and there's monetization in different places. The only part about this particular page that I'm showing you right now, this is my site, this is one of my sites, this part here is the only part that's original content. The rest of this was put together with the software that we have. And this post took about between 12 and 13 minutes. I timed it pretty closely, 12 or 13 minutes to get this entire post with the picture, and it goes further down the page here, and that was it. And that was it for the day. That's all I had to do that day.